Good morning, everybody. So I told you guys I was going to be doing this real estate vlog, and here it is. It is Sunday, so on Sundays, I don't get up at 4:30. Saturdays and Sundays are my rest days for the gym, so I give myself a little bit of a break. If Unless I have something really early in the morning, like if I schedule something, and most of the time on Sundays, people don't want to meet really early in the morning, so I'm meeting someone at 10 o'clock. He's a local developer who's new to town, and he has some units that they're trying to sell. So I'm going to go pretty much meet with him and see, what the terms are as far as, how I'd get paid for selling these, how I can advertise them, kind of just get the lowdown. But so pretty much right now, this is pretty much my regular routine leaving the house on any days that I do real estate stuff, minus going to the gym because it's the weekend. But I try to be up and ready like an hour before. Where's my other sock at? It's over here. But it's pretty just getting ready here. Ignore my bed head. I gotta put some gel in my hair. But get my socks on. Get my we're going striped blue socks today. Get my shirt. My biggest thing, kind of rambling on here, but my biggest thing is to dress for success. A lot of people, they'll see me out and about on days that I do my real estate stuff, and I always have a suit on. And they're like, why do you have a suit on? Like, we're in Palm Coast, Florida. Like, this isn't Hollywood. This isn't the Beverly Hills. But the way I look at it is I want to be presentable. And I don't put a suit on to try to show off. I don't put a suit on to try to look like a douche or whatever. I wear it because I think it's respectful to the people I meet with. It shows that, I care enough to put myself together. No matter when I meet, no matter what time it is, that I put myself together and I take the time to make myself presentable when I meet somebody. So I think it's all about first impressions, and I think if you show up looking like an unmade bed, because real estate is a profession where you can wear whatever you want, but I think some people abuse that and they think that, well, I can just show up looking like an unmade bed because I'm my own boss and it's okay. I don't think it's okay. I think if you look like crap, then I don't think people are going to want to work with you. So that's why I don't like doing that, and I like to dress as good as I can every single day because I do it for the people I meet with, because I think it's respectful. I need to pick out a tie to go with this. Let's see. The red, blue. Let's go red. A red tie. I think this one looks pretty nice. But just back to what I was saying. I do it because it's respectful for the people that I meet. Like, I wouldn't want someone, like if someone came to try to get me to sell my house and they showed up in cargo shorts and an untucked shirt, I'd be like, yeah, I don't think I want to work with you because you look like an unmade bed. That's just my opinion, but that's why I dress how I dress. See if I can get this on the first try here. Sometimes it doesn't come out long enough, but I think we might have gotten it here. Let's see where we're at. I think we might be in business with this one. Let's see what we got. Nice pull there. And boom. All right. So we got the tie. But anyway, yeah, I think that's in any profession. I think that if you want people to take you seriously, I think you gotta look the part. You gotta look presentable because it shows that you can take the effort and you're not lazy. Like not like showing up just wearing whatever. Like to me that gives off like that you're lazy because you can't even take the time to like try to put yourself together. So whatever profession it is, I always think that like even at Sprint, like right now I'm still working at Sprint. Even there, like I try to, it's a phone store, but I try to look the best that I can because I'm still selling people stuff and I still want people to, think I'm put together and, presentable. So I think that's really important in any profession. I think you should really try to make yourself look as presentable as you possibly can. Because I think you'll get the most respect by doing that in the long run. But we're almost done here. We're almost ready. What time is it? So it's 9:34. I'm meeting this guy at 10:15. But he's in town. He's local, so I'm not going to rush. Should have enough time to go grab a coffee on the way. Like I said, this is my first actual vlog, and I'm kind of just going with it. So I know the beginning there is kind of rambling on and kind of scattered, but I'm going to try to make this the best that I can for the first one that I've done. But dress for success, guys. That's my motto. That's what I think. I think everybody should try to apply that. Be the most presentable that you can possibly be. And I gotta put some hair gel in my hair now. So let's go do that. Grab my hair gel here. Go back in here. But this is probably the most annoying part of the morning because my hair, I get into this wicked bad head. And sometimes, like this morning, it's not too bad. But sometimes I'll get like the sides of my hair like freaking wing out, and then it's really hard to get it back. But this is the best hair gel out there for anyone that wonders like how I always have my hair so like stiff and to the side and like holding. It's because of this. They got to be glued. It is the best hair styling. It's not even a gel. They call it a glue because that's how thick it is. But it looks like this should be pretty easy this morning. So then anyway, back to what we're doing today. So after I go meet with this guy, we're going to, I'll have a little bit of time to go get lunch. And I actually have one of my buyers that I'm working with, that I've been working with the last couple days. I'm really trying to get we have one that we've got a house we've gone and seen twice. So that one might be a winner. But they want to see a couple 2-story homes. And there's not a lot that are in their price range, but this developer, he has, they're very well-priced homes, and they actually, I believe I saw one of their model homes is a 2-story, and it is in their price range. So I'm going to try to show them that after I meet with this guy. How do we look there? We look good? A little fray on the side here, but I think that's good. But they have a 2-story home, so and then I have another buyer that, so I have a couple questions I have to ask this developer guy on behalf of some of the people I'm working with because they might be interested in some of these homes that they build. But anyway, so I'm going to look into see if I can find some more showings, some more houses to show this guy tonight. But I should have time to go have lunch, do that, and then I have an open house from 12 to 3, and that is down towards the south end of Flagler County. So, but it's a beautiful house, and I'll show you guys when I get there, because it's not like a Florida-style home. It's very northern feeling, which I think is unique because a lot of people down here, a lot of houses down here are just like that. It just like feels like Florida when you walk in, which a lot of people like that because they're moving here, so they might not want a northern feel. But people that just want like unique stuff, that don't like just like the average stuff, I think this house is something that would really suit that kind of person, that kind of buyer. It's a very big house. It's a brick house. It's 2 floors, and it's like an actual 2-story home. Like in Florida, there's homes that like they look like they're 2 floors, but it's really just 1 bonus room. But this one actually has like a whole other floor. So I'm excited to go check that out, and I will show you guys that. And then after that, we are going to probably have like a half hour, or have like an hour and a half. I have to help my girlfriend go do something, and then after that, I'm going to be showing a couple more houses to the buyer that I was working with yesterday that we're trying to get something closed on. So that's pretty much what the day is looking like. And that's another thing I like to do every day, is just like go over what I actually am doing today, so I know and I'm not late and I don't show up late and I know exactly what I'm doing. So everything gets done. Even if I have a lot of stuff, like today's a pretty busy day. I don't think I have that much time to just sit around, but that's why it's important, I think, to go over exactly what you have to do. Like, say it to yourself. Like, I'll literally, like, there's times I'll be in my car driving and I'll finish something and I'll like talk out loud to myself on what else I have to do, because when I hear myself say it, it sticks and I don't forget and I'm on time. And that's something that I used to be really bad with, time management, and that's something that I think has helped me out with that. So, I'm gonna wash this gel off my hands. And we'll wash the gel off my hands. I'll be right back. Alright, so we are all set. We're ready to go. And it's kind of humid out today. Definitely does not feel like December 1st, I will tell you that. But now I gotta go get gas real quick. And then I'm going to swing by the supermarket so I can, here's my seat all the way moved up. I'm gonna go by the supermarket so I can grab a quick snack to eat on my way down there, and then we'll meet this guy, and hopefully it goes well. Hopefully we can get some kind of like agreement to how I can, market their homes, sell them, help them sell them. And he already said, when I met him originally, he already said that he would pay the standard 3% lister realtor fee. So I just need to figure out now what my real game plan is to actually, because it's all about advertising. Like at the end of the day, like when you get a listing for somebody's house, like it's about advertising. Like you're not going to sell anything without advertising it. Why is this thing shaking? Like if you can't advertise a home efficiently, then you can't sell it. And that's my main thing. Like I don't need him to officially like give me all these houses to list. I just need him to let me advertise them, because he already has agreed to give me the 3%. It's just a matter of how am I able to advertise these homes, to try to bring people, to try to attract people. And that's pretty much my game plan, is just to figure out in what ways can I advertise this that they'll, that we'll agree to. That way, because if you can advertise it, you can market it, you can sell it. That's the way I look at it. You have to be able to do that though. And really, when you get a listing for someone's house, that's pretty much what a listing is you're now able to put it on the MLS, you're able to market the property, you're able to advertise it, like, on the owner's behalf, and sell it. So, that's what a listing is. So I don't need him to let me list these properties, and that isn't going to happen anyway, because they're a developer group already, and they have a division of sales within their own company that sells their properties for them. But when I met with him, it sounds like they're new to this area, and their end goal is to sell these homes. Like, they don't want to just let them sit around. So I think he's like, if I can, I'll pay the 3% if you bring someone that wants to buy it. So now I just need to figure out, well, how can I advertise it? market it so I can actually get that to happen? So that's what the main point of this meeting is going to be about. And I'm almost on empty. I need to get gas. But that's my main goal going into this. And that's another thing, like, before you go, like I think one of the biggest things is, like, don't be afraid to meet people. Like, if there's any young real estate agents watching this, like, don't be afraid to go out and, like, actually meet people. Like, even if you talk to someone and it sounds like they're not really interested in selling their house with you, like, they don't want to list it, they want to go for sale by owner, like, however they want to do it, like, don't be afraid to just be like, hey, you know, you have a beautiful home. Like, you know, if I have somebody that is interested in this home, like, if I have a buyer that I end up working with who is interested in a home like yours, you know, would you be willing to work with me in that sense? And most of the time, for sale by owner people will give some kind of percentage to a realtor. So you have to look at it like that. And if they say that they'll give you a percentage, then usually what I'll do next is I'll be like, well, can I come down and just take a look at the house? Like, can I preview the home? So that way, if anyone ever asks me if I am working with someone, you know, I know what I'm talking about when I tell them about your home. So, like, just set up a meeting and go meet these people, because when you put, like, a face, when you actually take the time to go out, you meet somebody, you talk to someone in person, and you know, when you talk in person, there's body language. There's no body language when you talk on the phone. So I think meeting people is the key thing. And, like, I haven't sold anything yet. I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, I've sold stuff. I've only been doing this for a month, almost a month and a half. But I have a lot of leads that I've generated already. And I know leads that you're probably like, well, leads aren't sales. Leads turn into sales when you stay on top of them and you stay persistent and you just do it and you know, follow up. Like, that's the biggest thing. If you want to close deals, you have to follow up with your leads. Like, all deals start out as leads. It's what you do with those leads. They're going to determine whether you have a closing or you just blow it. So you need to follow up. You need to be consistent with people. And I think one of the most important things is you need to actually meet with people. Meet people in person. So even if they don't want to sell their house, like say you're meeting a for sale by owner and they just really don't want to use a real estate agent, because maybe they want to give it some time to try to do it themselves. If you actually go out and meet with those people and say, like, a month or two goes by and they can't sell their home, you're going to be the first person that comes to their mind, because you're the only real estate agent that's probably gone out and actually met and talked with them. Because a lot of real estate agents won't go do that. They won't go out, and if there's no money to be made, or if they feel like it's not going to happen, there's no money to be made in it, they're not in the, like, near term at all, they're not going to take the time to go out and do it. Like, especially if they're established, if they have clients already, they're not going to do it, because they think that they have a bank of leads that they have just from being established. So take advantage of that. Like, if you're a new agent, go out and do that. Like, just meet people, set up meetings, like meetings. So they have a face when a month or two goes by and they can't do it on their own anymore, and they're tired of trying to go for sale by owner, and they want to use an agent because they just want to sell their dang house. They're gonna call you, because you were the one that went out and they know who you are. They've talked to you. They've seen how you are in person. They see how you present yourself in person. So that's one of my things that I think is going to be very important to being successful, is going out and just meeting people, not being afraid to meet new people. Because that's how you're going to make connections with people. That's how you're going to network yourself with people. That's how you're going to get people to know who you are. But let me go ahead and cut this segment off here, because I'm about to get gas. I'm going to run into the grocery store and get some snacks, get a little nutrition bar or something to have on the way down here. But I'll come back to you guys when I'm done with this meeting, because I can't bring the camera in there, because that would be weird. I'd love to, but I don't think they'd like that. So I'll talk to you guys when I finish that meeting, and I'll go over pretty much what we talked about and how it went, and then we'll take a break and go back down to that open house. All right. What's going on? So we just finished up with, we met with that developer, got all of the info on all of the homes that they have available that are being built.
got all the info as far as what we need to do as far as getting clients into these homes. I think this is an awesome opportunity for new first-time home buyers that are looking to, you know, get into a brand new home that aren't gonna pay like a super high amount. Like, these are new homes at, you know, older home prices. So I think it's a great opportunity. And this company, they were rated the #1 fastest growing builder in the entire country. So I think, you know, we could definitely work some magic with these guys and, you know, benefit on both sides. But he gave us permission to, you know, we can, you know, advertise how we wanted to, which is awesome. That was my main goal out of this, was to make sure that I can advertise this, because like I said earlier, if you can't advertise, you can't sell. So you got to be able to advertise and market, and that's something, you know, he didn't have an issue with. So we're going to go full steam ahead with this. I'm actually going to go show 2 of these properties tonight because I want to get a jump on it. But I am running very tight here as far as getting this open house on time. So I will talk to you guys when we get to that open house. Alright guys, so we're here. We are at the open house. And as you guys can see, I mean, how I said this house is unique. I mean, look at this. We're in Florida right now. I feel like I'm showing a house in like Massachusetts or New York. It's real brick. And it's an actual 2-floor home. Like, it's not one of those bonus room, like little above stair. You know, this thing has a legitimate 2nd floor, which is incredible. And I mean, wait till I take you guys inside. I just finished up. The homeowner was giving me a tour of the property, so that's why I was a little bit late getting this made. But he was showing me everything, and I am in awe. This house is absolutely beautiful. But let's go inside and check this baby out. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath home. And let's go open this up. So you come into this house, and right away, as soon as you walk in, it's like boom. Like, very cozy, very tight knit. Off to the right when you walk in, you have that beautiful dining room. Now, I know some of you guys are probably like, oh, it's got wallpaper. You can get rid of the wallpaper. You can repaint the walls. But I think there's some houses that wallpaper, it just feels nice in. And I think this is one of those homes. You got the hallway as you come in. Let's actually go in here. This is the master bedroom, which is going to be on the lower level of the home. But I mean, it's just, and then this goes out to the pool, which we'll get to in a little bit. But I mean, just very comfortable feeling house. Like, it's, and the owner of this house had it built. There's no other house in this neighborhood that is like this. It was built the way he wanted it to be built. You come into the master bathroom here. You have your nice big, look at those jets. You always hear me talking about the bathtubs because I love the bathtubs. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. Very big stand-up shower. And let's go. He showed me this house, and I'm like, literally, I'm getting lost because it's just so open. Like, look at this, down this hallway. Look at this nice, like, runway of a carpet. Like, it almost feels, you know the movie? It's like a home. It almost feels like the house in Home Alone. Like, it almost has that feeling to it, and I love that house. And I think a lot of people like that house. But this is the kitchen. So we're here in the kitchen. You have the island in the middle with the 4 burners. You have your oven, microwave oven, your refrigerator. Pretty updated appliances. And over there, that's actually a trash compactor, which you don't see that much anymore. You got your dishwasher, your little kitchenette area, kind of the Oval Office look over here with the 3 windows that go out to the side yard, leading over into the living room, which I think is a beautiful living room. There's also another living room. So you have your fireplace right there with your beautiful mantle, and then we'll come back around to this room in here. Look at the vaulted ceilings in here. I mean, you could fit, you want to have like an awesome Christmas party, you want to have get a great Christmas holiday feel, you could put a massive tree in here. The owner actually said he used to put, up until his wife had passed away, he used to put a 12-foot tree in this room. And it has another fireplace. So that's 2 fireplaces. I know you're like, it's Florida, why do I need a fireplace? Trust me, it does get cold and it's nice to have it, especially around the holidays. It gives an awesome holiday feel. But let's spin it around here, and that's where we're gonna go next. So you have the stairs here, which kind of corner off. So you can go back down in the living room on that side. But this is just a look. So I'm standing on the first little level of the stairs here. Back over to the kitchen. We'll pan down through the living room over into this beautiful vaulted ceiling little family den over here with another fireplace. Leads out to the pool. But let's go upstairs. Let's check this out. You don't see stairs that much. You really don't. And this is an actual second floor. It's not just a bonus room. Like, there is space up here. Let's look back down. I mean, you can just see how high up I am right now. I mean, this is beautiful. This is an office room that he had turned into a not a master bedroom. This is an office room that he turned into a spare bedroom with a beautiful view out there into just this area of Florida, Halifax, Plantation in general. It's very nature-y, so you get there's a lot of trees still, and this gives you a nice view just out into that nature. We'll come in through here. This is going to be one of the upstairs guest spare bathrooms. Have your shower in the middle. But I mean, just look how big this is. You got your sink, window, back out into the woods there. I love the wallpaper in here. Like, if I was going to get rid of wallpaper, I would leave it in here just because of how it looks. Like, it's got it almost reminds me of kind of like Grand Central. Like the ceiling in Grand Central. It has that very like old world like architectural stuff and like theme to it in a sense. So this is looking back at that spare bedroom, and you have another sink on this side. So honestly, like, everyone kind of has their own access to this, because over here you have another spare bedroom we got twin beds in here. This looks back out to the front of the house, but this room right here is massive. It's got a lot of room. You could do really whatever you want up in here. Little benches, that's what I like. I like these features. Like, I like unique features in homes. I don't want something that's just basic and generalized. I want something that stands out. And this house has a lot of things that stand out. Like these little window benches here that they used to put some books on. But we'll go back out. You have a nice little closet in there. Now, this is another thing that I think is pretty cool. And not a lot of houses in Florida can say that they have this. Found the light in here. Is the light not coming on? Well, the light's not coming on, but anyway. This is an actual attic. This storage goes all the way down behind each of these rooms here. And I'm actually standing up. Like, I can crouch down and walk in here. That's something you don't have. This house has so much storage available. And, I mean, you could literally, if you really wanted to, you could literally, like, make this a little, like, secret room den area. Like, there's so many things you could do with space like this. And this house has a lot of hidden extra spaces, which I think is really cool. Now, this room in here, this is the study. This is what the owner of this house has used for his office, as his study. And this is honestly my favorite room in the house because it's just so unique, and you don't see this that much anymore. You come into this room, you have another bathroom in the back there, but look at this bookshelf, this built-in bookshelf. You have the desk in the corner. Like, it just gives you that feel of, it's just unique. Like, I don't know any other word to describe it. This house is just full of things that no other house has. So if you're into stuff that like is unique, that like you can be like, wow, like every room has something that's unique in it. Every room has something that you won't find in any other house, like in this area. Maybe up north, but in Florida, I mean, good luck finding a house that has all of these features in it. And then this room, again, just like the other one, has the little benches by the window. You come in here to the bathroom. You have another shower in there. But I mean, just look, this room, I love it. And you got another attic access there. I just love this room. I love the look of it. I love how it feels. This whole house is so comfortable. Like, I could sit down and take a nap on like any couch in this house or any chair. Let's go back out. We'll go back downstairs and we'll go out by the pool. But I love this. I love this house. Like, it's just so cool. Like, I just want to run up and down the stairs. It's like I'm a kid again. We'll go out here. That's the master bedroom across there. You have these two beautiful double doors that open up from the second den area where I said you could have that big Christmas tree out to the pool here. And I mean, as you can see, this backyard with this massive pool still has some size. You could fence it in if you wanted to. But just look out at the nature back there. You don't have someone else's house back there looking into you. It's just very private. It's very reclusive. And you have this beautiful waterfall here. And for a pool, like, this is a pretty decent length pool. Starts off with the shallow end, comes down into your deep end. I'd say it's probably about 6.5 feet. You come up on this little ledge back here. This is above the waterfall. But I mean, just look at that. And that's real brick. That's not that fake brick that you see a lot of these Florida home builders use nowadays to try to get away with saving a quick buck. But I mean, you got your two little Adirondack chairs over here. Like, you sit down. Like, just look at this view. Like, imagine yourself just sitting here on a beautiful day, but being able to look at this and say, this is mine. Like, this is my house. So if you're interested in a beautiful, unique home like this, this is something I definitely come take a look at. But let's go back inside. Let's wrap this up. Beautiful little wicker furniture set here. It's something you don't really see in Florida either. I actually used to have this almost the same exact thing up in New York on our front porch. But we'll go back in through the master bedroom and we'll go back out to where we started. Back through that gorgeous dining room. Look at that chandelier. And I mean, look at the detail. Look at the detail in this molding up here. Like, there's just so much small details that are put into this house that when they all come together, they just make it something special. Let's go back out front. I really need a cameraman. Like, does anybody know somebody who'd be willing? Like, I'll pay you. But does anyone know anyone? Oh, it looks like I might have some people that are coming to see this house. So I'm going to end this right now, and I'll talk to you guys later. So, as I said when I ended that last little clip there, I did have some people show up to my open house. And they like this house. It was a little bit outdated, they said, for them, but we'll see if maybe they'd be willing to put an offer in, maybe a little bit lower, see if they'll budge on it. But the main thing is they're here to buy it. They want to buy a house, so now my job is I got their info, and now I'm going to send them, I found out what they want, so now I'm going to send them listings on what they want, so hopefully I can help them buy something. They also have a house that they need to sell, so that could be a listing and helping them buy. So there's a lot of things you can do. You just got to listen to what people want. You need to let people just talk to you, and they'll tell you what you want. And then my job as a real estate agent is to go out and find you what you want, so you don't have to do that. So I can do all that work for you, and then just line up the showings and go show you exactly, what I think you guys would like. So that's what we just did. Now it's time to eat lunch because I haven't had anything to eat yet today. So I brought my lunch. I have some chicken here, a little fried chicken that I got from this little gas station restaurant place. And I'm going to eat that now. And hopefully nobody comes while I'm eating so I can just eat this real quick. But yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, we got one person that came through. One is better than none. So I'm satisfied right now with this open house. If I can have one person come, that's at least one new connection that I can try to make and one more lead to add to the whiteboard. So that's the way you got to look at it. And you got to just keep going, stay persistent, and don't give up. And certain things won't happen, but certain things will. I look at it, it's like fishing. The more times you throw your rod out, the more chances you have eventually you're going to catch something. So I'm going to eat now, and then I'll get back to you guys when I'm wrapping up here, or if anyone else comes through, I'll let you guys know. So, told you guys I'd come back to you when I'm done, or if I had some more people come through, and I had 2 more couples come in. The first couple, they were working with a realtor. I still gave them my card and stuff just in case, they changed their mind or if they were just bluffing. But I had another couple come in who aren't working with anyone, and we really hit it off. They said, we've been to 3 open houses today, and you've probably been the most just laid back, helpful one out of all of them. So that's awesome. Just, it's great. Every time I do an open house, I get more confident because it's just practice makes perfect, and that's the way I look at anything. And it seems like every time I do an open house, I get, thrown a different situation, but I have to think and adapt to it, and then I learn from it. So it's great. And that's why I think doing these open houses in the beginning is going to be really beneficial to me building my business, because I don't have any clients right now, from a network. So this is how I'm going to meet people. But I just went to put my lunch in my car because I am going to be wrapping up here soon. And I'm going to go walk back inside here. But I think the biggest key, really, is you just got to be yourself. I think so many people in any profession, they put on this fake personality when they're at work, and that's not genuine. So, you either like me for who I am, or I guess you don't like me. But I'd rather that, and I'd rather that be I'd rather someone not like me up front than think they like me and then not like me. So I think that's why, you just got to be yourself and, do what you think is right. Sometimes not everybody's going to like you. Sometimes people won't like you. But, I think over time, if you're consistent enough at anything, you'll be successful at it. But you just need to get up every day. You need to do. And you'll be successful. So I'm just waiting here. I got about a half hour left, and then we'll be heading out. And I have about an hour, and then I have to go. I squeezed another thing into my day. That developer I met earlier, we're actually going to meet him over at one of their model homes so he can show me what they have going on. So when I go show people, I know all the details about these homes that they're building. So that's at 4 o'clock. Then I have about a 2-hour window. I have to help my girlfriend with something. And then I'm going to show a couple houses tonight. So that's what we got going on. And then after that, we're done. And that'll be the end of this first vlog. But I think it's going pretty well. I think I've tried to include everything that's happened today. And I'm going to continue to do that the rest of the day. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right, guys, so I'm back. I took off my suit jacket because I was sweating. I don't think the air conditioning in that house was on, and it is kind of warm today. So I'm breathing, get a little breather there from the suit jacket. But, so I actually moved my appointment with that developer guy. I moved it back a little bit to 6:30 because I don't think the buyers I'm working with tonight, I don't think they're going to be ready till like 7:30. And one of the houses that I'm seeing with the developer is actually one of the ones I'm going to show them. So I moved it to kind of make that an easy transition, so I can literally just have the buyers come meet me at this house, like when the developer leaves, so he can show me everything, all the features of this house, and then I can show the buyers. But on my way right now, I am going to take a little lunch break. I know I had lunch earlier, but that was technically like a breakfast because I didn't really get to eat a breakfast because I've been kind of non-stop since this morning, which is great. Like I like being busy. Like some people don't like stuff like being chaotic and like back to back to back to back doing stuff, but I like it because it actually makes me feel like I'm like being productive, and I think today's been a very productive day so far. I've met 2 clients who are not working with anybody, who are going to work with me because I'm going to follow up with them until we come, you know, I'm going to follow up, and I'm going to be as consistent as I can, and I'm going to get them, you know, we're going to get something. I'm going to find them stuff that they would like to move into, that they'd like to buy, and, you know, hopefully get something materialized out of those 2 relationships that I started today. Oh, God. So I'm on my way now out to the Hammock Beach Resort. That's where my girlfriend works at. So I'm going to go say hi to her and grab some food out there and maybe bump into some people out there. It's a hotel, and sometimes people there like the area, and maybe they want to move here, so maybe I can meet somebody while I'm there. That's another thing that I like to do. I like to put myself in situations where I can meet people. And if you're trying to network and you're trying to get out there, you need to do that. Like, you need to go and you need to get out, you need to go out, and you need to just go places and be social. Like, listen to your surroundings, listen to what's going on, because that's how you figure out, you know, I was out there a couple weeks ago, and I was literally out there like I'm going today, and there was a guy talking about his dad wanting to buy a place in the Hammock Beach area. So I ended up talking to the guy. It was the guy's son, who's a little bit older than me, but we were just talking, and then that came up, and I was like, oh, well, you know, before you guys leave, let me give you one of my cards. I'm a realtor, and I'm young, I'm new to the business, and I'm just trying to network and build connections with people. So, you know, if you'd like to, you can give your dad my card, and I'd love to help him find something awesome to move into. So it's just listening. Listen to what's going on around you, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Like, there's been multiple times where I've put myself out there and people say, no, I'm already working with someone, or no, like, I'm not interested. But, like, you're never going to know unless you ask. So if you go through life being afraid to ask and being afraid to put yourself out there, then you're never going to get anywhere. So listen to your surroundings, listen to what's going on, and you'd be surprised with how many things you can come across every day just by putting yourself in situations where there are people and being social and just striking up conversations and talking to people. So I'm going out there right now to take a quick breather, and then we'll go meet that guy at 6:30, and then I'll have the buyers come over and we'll check that house out. The house that I'm showing them isn't the one that they're probably going to want to move into, because it's in a part of town that they don't want to live in, just because it's like farther away from where they both work. So, but the reason I'm showing it to them is because the one that I'm going to show them is in a neighborhood that they like, but it's not finished being built yet. But this is the same exact home. It's just finished, but it's in a different part of town. So that's why I'm going to show them this house, so they can get a picture of what the house is going to look like. It would just be in the part of town that they like. So that's why I'm going to show them this one, and hopefully they like it. Hopefully we can put an offer on it because it's in their price range and it's a brand new home. And the developer, they're actually, as part of like a campaign to try to get these homes sold before the end of the year, they are offering up to $7,500 in closing costs, which for a first-time home buyer, that is really awesome because that's money that you now don't have to spend on closing costs because they're going to help you out with it. So that's another cool thing that I think my buyers are going to love when they hear that this evening. But I might even try to get them in the vlog episode. I'll see if they want to be in it. That would be pretty cool. I want to start getting people that I work with like in episodes with me because I think that would be cool. So you guys can see like the awesome people that I meet and work with, and we're trying to find them homes or help them sell their home, get everyone involved. But I'm on my way out there now, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit when I'm done and I'm on my way. Well, actually, I have to go help my girlfriend with something before I go to the guy at 6:30. So I'm gonna message some people, line up some stuff. I'm gonna contact my buyers again just to remind them we're seeing something tonight, and then we'll go from there. So I'll talk to you guys after I'm done at the hammock, and I will talk to you guys then. What's going on, everybody? So, my hair had the windows down there. So I'm dropping my car off because I gotta go help my girlfriend do something real quick, but she said she would drive, so I'm leaving my car at the supermarket here. That's where I am now, and we're gonna go and do that real quick. So then at 6:30 I can go, which is an hour from now. I have to go meet with that developer at the model home, which my buyers are gonna come and see it at 7 o'clock. So that's what we got laid out now, and that blue car pulling in is my girlfriend, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye. So as you guys can see, it has gotten dark pretty quick here, but we just got to the house, so I'm waiting on the developer guy. He should be here any minute, and then we're gonna go check this out, and I'm just gonna hang out here until the buyers get here. I'm gonna show them the house, and then we'll be done for the day, and then I'm gonna go home and eat dinner because I am starving. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, so we're leaving this home. I'm sorry I didn't get anything on the inside of that. We were just talking, and I had everybody in the house, so.
Turn right onto Slumber Meadow Trail.
Anyway, so I thought we were gonna be done after that, but there is another model that, so the one of my buyers, he liked it. His girlfriend wasn't such a big fan of, she liked the house, but she wasn't a big fan of, she wanted a bigger living room. So sorry, my GPS there, but she wasn't a fan. There wasn't enough area for like a nice sized living room, so she we ended up, because the developer's with me too, he's coming around with me to show these houses, and he said there's another model right around the corner. It's a different model number, but it has a bigger floor plan. So
Turn right onto 701 Boulevard.
all right, so I'm back. Sorry I didn't show you guys the inside of that house. I had a bunch of people inside, and we were just talking about it. But anyway, so the buyer, the guy, he liked it. His girlfriend wasn't a big fan of the living room area. She wants kind of a bigger living room. She likes a 2-story home, but she wants a living room that's bigger. So there's another one right around the corner that has a bigger living room. It's a bigger floor plan. It's a different model number, same developer. So instead of going home, we're gonna go look at that real quick because that's what they want to see, and I want to make sure that what they want is what I do, because that is my job. So we're on our way to that right now, and hopefully they like this one, and we'll have a little bit better of an idea. But we're almost there. It's just right around the corner from where we were just at. So we're gonna check this one out, and then we're gonna go home. We're gonna eat. I think we are. We might go see another house. Who knows? But we'll go home and eat, and then we'll wrap it up. This vlog is turned into something a lot longer than I thought, but I think once it's all pieced together, it's gonna look awesome. So I'll talk to you guys on my way home, or when I get home after I show them this last house. Oh, what's going on? So I just showed the other home. They did like this one a little bit better. Still a little bit iffy on whether it's going to be a go or not, but I think we're getting close. And I'm going to line up some more showings so I can show them some more stuff this week and next weekend. But I think we're getting close. I think that they have a really good idea of what they want, and it's just a matter of getting that one house that when they walk in the door, they're like, wow, this is the house I want. Like, this is the house I want to live in. This is the house I want to have as my first home, because they're first-time home buyers. So, you know, you want something that is going to be awesome, that, like, it's your first home. Like, you want to have something that you love. So that's where we're at. And today went awesome, and we got a lot of stuff done, and now we're on our way home, and I'm starving, and I can't wait to go eat. Zoning out here. I am exhausted. But tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is Monday. I work at Sprint tomorrow. Go to the gym in the morning. Took my rest days this weekend, so go hit the gym tomorrow morning. And we're on our way home. So I'll talk to you guys when I get home. And like I said, this is going from sun up to sundown. So I'll talk to you when I get home and take a shower, and I'm ready to just chill. All right. All right, guys, so we're back right where we started, at my dresser, and it is 9:45, and we are done with today. And it was an eventful day. We met a lot of people, made a lot of connections, formed and hopefully started a lot of great relationships. Couldn't have asked for a better day. It was an awesome all-around day. Didn't waste 1 minute of it. So I think that's, how you got to approach every day, and especially when you're starting out new, trying to build your business, whether it's real estate or not. You have 24 hours in every day, so use them. Break them down to the minutes. And what are you doing every minute of each day, like, to put yourself in a better position for tomorrow? So we're done for today. I took all of the, we'll go over here to my whiteboard real quick, which I need to buy a new one of these because it is, as you guys can see, it is filling up very fast, and I only have that little bit of room down there left. So I need to buy a new whiteboard. But I put everybody that I met today there on this board, so I know when I wake up in the morning and I look at this, I know who I need to keep in contact with, I know who I need to follow up with. And I need to shave this mustache and goatee because it's starting to look a little bit raunchy. So we'll get rid of that tomorrow. But
that is it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It will get better once I have someone that can actually come and actually follow me around. So if anybody knows anybody who would like to help me out with that, I will pay for someone to come around when I go to different houses and record me and help me edit the videos. So if anyone knows anyone, or if you are someone who can do that, that would be awesome. But we'll end this video now because I'm tired. I'm going to take a shower and get in bed. But I appreciate you guys hanging in for this long vlog. Hopefully I'll try to make it shorter in the future. But this is the first one of many, and I hope you guys have an awesome night.